Greetings to my in-service V family all over the planet. This is your chief in the middle of the jungle somewhere in Thailand for the in-service Brotherhood Boot Camp, alright, which you guys should come as soon as you qualify to be here. This has been one of the most amazing platforms that we have ever created for Dato Sri Vijay and Japa. And many of you who are watching this video for the first time, or watching my Wednesday message for the first time, a lot of people ask me and talk to me about why is QNet different. We are a direct selling company. There are many direct selling companies around the world. What is different about us is the fact that our modality of running the business is direct sales, e-commerce, online, financial freedom, compensation plan, max out, presentation, all that is okay. But the foundation that carries the network, the foundation that you are built on, the foundation that your uplines were built on, the foundation that the founders have instilled in us for 20 years, which I believe is the only reason why we are still here after 20 years and still rocking it as one of the most powerful network marketing companies, is the concept of service above self. Now, this contradicts so many understandings of us, alright, as normal businessmen. Because I also tell you, you are an entrepreneur, that this is your business, your tracking center. Stay focused like a eagle, alright, and never switch off and reach your limitless potential. All this is true. But in the process of going after your dream, which I hope all of you still remember your dream, the process of going after your dream, the process of fighting the battles every day, overcoming the challenges to make your dream into a reality, you must understand that this business is not about individualism, that you can never max out alone, alright, that this is not a one-man show, alright, that our founders, Dato Sri Vijay and Japa, built this company on the concept of teamwork, on the concept of relationships, and most importantly, on the philosophy of service above self. That if you truly want to make money consistently, without fail, max out every week, then build your organization with the philosophy of service. Now, a lot of people think service, or being in service, or being a servant leader, or service above self is bowing down and serving people coffee and tea. No, that's complete, water. Alright, that's not service. Service is what is your purpose. That you are building this network. The reason why I am still here after 20 years, after being financially free, I'm still here. Because I want to help people change their lives. I want to be able to serve people by helping them become financially free. I want to dedicate the remaining years of my life not to only buy nice things for myself and fly first class and live the good life, but I want to dedicate the remaining years of my life to help more people reach their limitless potential like you. To help people understand that they were born powerful and somewhere along the line they lost their way. They got distracted, their ego took over. But if they get clarity, they will max out. But they just need somebody to help them. Somebody to hold their hand in the beginning. Somebody to smack them when they lose focus. Alright? Somebody to quell their ego when they become too arrogant and think they made it on their own. And that person today in your life is me. That person in my life is Dato Sri Vijay and Japa. Alright? But you must understand that you are not here alone. That the size of your check alone matters. But what is more important is the size of the checks of the people who trust you, the people who follow you, the people who gave their dreams to you and said, please help me make my dreams into a reality. Now those people, their checks is a true representation of what kind of leader are you. So if your checks are small right now and you're struggling to get it to 2,000, 5,000, 10,000 max out, please go to your upline and ask your upline, please help me get my checks up. Alright, that's your duty. This is the DNA of the V. Servant leadership. That leadership is not a position of power. I've said this 100 times. It's not a position of glitz and glamour. It's a position of servanthood. It's a position of being in service to your downlines, to your uplines. Alright? To the founders. Because they were in service to you. Alright? And because of this DNA of in service, that is today the core DNA of the V. Alright? And that's why I'm here at the In-Service Brotherhood Camp. To get people to cross the line, to have the breakthrough. That it's all not about just making money and being arrogant and buying things. It's about helping people achieve their true greatness. Alright? And the timing is perfect because it's starting to rain. This is a blessing in Thailand or my culture. Alright? And you need to know that you are here to help people because somebody helped you. You did not make it on your own. That one Wednesday message I did, even though I was dead tired or sleepy, or one VCon you came where the in-service put that VCon together for you, alright? Or one power of association where your upline stayed until 2 in the morning to answer your questions, alright? And the efforts we take every day to fight the battles outside, to strengthen the brand name QNet, to strengthen our brand image, to strengthen who we are so that you can build a future for yourself and your family on this platform called QNet and the V. Alright? And we all did it for in-service. We did it because we were brought up with one philosophy. Servant, leadership, service above self. And people ask, why we got so many loyal leaders? We have leaders who have stayed with us for 20 years. We have leaders who will never switch off. We have the smallest percentage of people who jump to another ship compared to any other direct selling company in the world. We go through great challenges in countries, from media attacks to whatever attack. We have people who go through so many challenges in certain markets, but they still stay with us because we fought by their side. We stood by their side. We were always in service to them, and they remain in service to us. We never gave up on them, and they never gave up on us. That's why you're watching this video right now. You're watching this video right now because of somebody who put service above self. But if you put self above everything else, if you talk about I, me, myself, my check, my income, my life, my car, my house, my Rolex, then you will never succeed in network marketing. You will never become a max out king and queen consistently. The only way you can consistently be a max out king or queen is to push your ego aside. Push yourself aside and be in service to others by empowering them, by educating them, by training them, by supporting them, by pushing them out of their comfort zone, by being a benchmark, by leading by example, alright, by fighting the battles by their side. And if they cry, be the shoulder they can cry on. And you raise the battle cry to make sure that they have that God-given opportunity to max out in QNet. That you are irrelevant when it comes to your downlines. They are the priority. Their income is the priority. Their checks is your number one focus. Their weekly TAT must be taken seriously by you. And trust me, when you practice building your network based on service above self, your checks will grow beyond belief. You won't even know when you hit 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, 15,000 that your TAT must be the culmination of everyone else's TAT to make your TAT a reality. Alright? And that's the best way to build a long-lasting network. Now, this service above self must be your DNA. Because my fear is, over the years, that my fear is people who are new. If you're watching this for the first time, I am your chief, Padman Senatiraja. Alright? Here in the ISB bootcamp. My fear is somewhere along the line, the concept of service above self will be diluted. And when service above self is diluted, then the egos become strong. The arrogance start to show. And arrogance and network marketing sometimes works. Short term. Long term, it's destructive. Long term, the ego and arrogance of success, if that controls you, it will destroy your organization. You will lose people. People will walk away from you, but they will never walk away from the V. Because Dato Sri Vijay Njapa founded this company on that principle of service above self. And my duty as chief, as your upline, is to make sure that this value system, this DNA, never gets diluted and never goes away, that it stays here for 100 generations, that our children must understand the value of service above self is the greatest and fastest path to success and max out. Trust me. Because we cannot forget where we came from. That sometimes it's easy for us, when we have matured in network marketing or reached some level of knowledge, we all think we are experts. Alright? So let me tell you on my Wednesday message, I am not an expert. I have never claimed to be an expert in network marketing, and I will never claim to be an expert in network marketing. I'm learning something new every day as we open new markets, start new organizations, face new challenges. I am learning every day. So if you truly want to be successful, if you're watching this video looking for the secret of max out, the first one is service above self. The second one is, and I have to remind you this today, because arrogance does not come automatically. It creeps very secretly from somewhere and comes. Empty your cup. You join this business as nothing. You will leave this business financially free, hopefully as nothing. Alright? As an empty cup. Because the constant learning is what brought me here. The constant learning, the constant humility of emptying your cup will take you to max out faster than you can count to 3. And my next advice to you on this Wednesday message, since I'm here in the beauty of Mother Nature, is don't forget where we came from. Alright? The things I have today, whenever I come to ISB and live out in the jungle, in a very humble hut, alright, with a very humble environment, as you can see, this is not the Ritz-Carlton, alright, this is not the Grand Hyatt or the Intercon Bangkok. But I come here, and every time I come here, once or twice a year, it reminds me where I came from. That everything I have today, the material wealth, alright, the recognition, your love and respect from all of you, cannot change the fact of where I came from. And I have to recognize the fact that where I came from, whether from Teluk Intan or whichever small town you came from, alright, and the value system instilled in me by my mother, God bless her soul, my relatives, my town, my school teachers, my environment, my village, I cannot forget. So my advice to you, no matter how big you come in network marketing, no matter how smart you think you have become, no matter how knowledgeable you become, don't forget where you came from. And most importantly, don't forget every single individual who helped you get here before QNet and after you joined QNet. And if you look at one value system each of these people had, from your school teacher to your mother, to your father, to your best friend, to your mentor, they serve above self. They made you a priority, not themselves. And if there's one thing you have to duplicate today, building your network long term, is to make your downlines a priority. Make your people a priority. I was watching a documentary on dictators on History Channel last night. And one mistake every dictator has ever made, they made themselves a priority. That care, alright, is one thing missing from every dictator. Sincere care. And if you want a network that will follow you through the toughest times and never quit and never give up, money cannot hold them. Alright? It's your selflessness. It's your care. It's your dedication to their lives, not yours. And to find this value system today in network marketing worldwide, impossible. It only exists in the V. That's why after 20 years of going through a lot of challenges, we are still the strongest network marketing organization in the world. It's not because of the money, It's not because of everything that you have earned, not because of the lifestyle we all lead and the expensive stuff. It's because Dato Sri Vijay Japa built this organization on the foundation of service above self, care, unconditional love. Fight for the truth no matter what happens. I don't care what the world says about us. I know who we are. And that's why I'm still here for 20 years. And if you have an empty cup, you will understand why the only place you can call home is QNet and the V. The only place you have the chance of becoming financially free is the industry of network marketing and one company called QNet. But you got to empty your cup. You got to understand that the industry of network marketing today is grown big, too huge. Every day there are thousands of companies being launched around the world. And it's hard to be unique, it's hard to be different. But we have one thing. We have one DNA that no other network marketing company in the world talks about. That is the DNA of in-service. The DNA of service above selves. That you come to VCon, you see your uplines serving. You see Dato Sri Vijay and Japa in service, even though they are multi-millionaires founders. You see the RVPs, Arun, Atli, David, Sati, the V partners, alright, Dave Joel, number 1, Manoj, number 2, all these people, they are warriors. They are entrepreneurs. But they have been building this organization for Dato Sri and Japa for 20 years based on one value. One value. Service above self. So I carry this title, Chief. I sit here in my jungle, Ritz-Carlton, training 200 people to understand this. And if you have an upline who carries the value of service above self, I promise you, Max Out belongs to you. So this is your chief reminding you the best way to earn true success is by helping others achieve their success. And it comes back to rhythm. Raise yourself to help mankind. Love you guys.